Hey, good morning, Taco. Welcome to Kansas City, man.
Nice to be here. Nice to be here.
Hey, a
Thank you.
two-part question here for you. Obviously, coming out of college, highly touted. Why do you think it didn't work out in Dallas and in Miami? And what are you looking forward to being in Kansas City, especially being reunited with Frank Clark?
I like to. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Me and guys are playing for everything, and it didn't work out, for different reasons, certain situations in each place. It didn't work out, the situations, wherever it may have been, different reasons for different situations. But, in both situations, I'm here now, and I'm looking forward to my future here as a Kansas City Chiefs and what I could bring here to this defense.
Let's go to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Taco, welcome to Kansas City. When it
Thank
comes
you,
to
thank you.
when it comes to the Chiefs, what do you think made this culture in particular attractive? What did Frank tell you, and so on and so forth?
Oh yeah, I mean it was a place I was looking forward to coming. Me and Church coming right off waivers. So once I cleared and me and Frank was on the phone, we were talking, and like I said, that's why nothing really else mattered to me. Money wise, nothing really mattered. I just wanted to play football. Wanted to go to a good situation where I could play some good football, and I feel like I can add myself to a good defense.
All right, let's go to BJ Kissel. Go ahead, BJ.
Hey, Taco, as Pete said, welcome to Kansas City, man.
Thank you.
My question is just with the opportunity that you have here going into obviously the defending Super Bowl champions and the idea that, the players and the teams that handle this quarantine situation the best will put themselves in the best position to have a successful 2020 with as important as a year as this is for you going into next season. How have you utilized this time during the quarantine to improve yourself as a player?
I mean, the good thing with me is I got a home gym, so I was able to add more to my home gym and I'm still able to get a good amount of work in, and then my D line coach is still around here in Dallas, so I'm still able to I'm still able to train and still get a lot of work in during my quarantine. So I'm staying in the house as much as possible, but I can work out in the house and still get a lot of good work in, which is a good benefit for me.
All right, let's go to Soren Petro. Go ahead, Soren.
There you go. Taco, what do you know about Steve Spagnuolo's scheme? What have you been able to hear, and what do you like about it? What was attractive to it, or was it just all about the overall organization itself?
I mean, there's everything about the organization from hearing how great of a coach Coach Reed is. Then once I talked to Frank, he telling me how great of a coach Coach Spags is, how great of a person he is, and how I like to play for him. Like I said, that's all I needed to really. And once I seen that, and once I got a chance myself to talk to him and talk to Coach Daly, like I said, I was all comfortable with coming here, and I think, like I said, I'm excited to see what I can bring here to Kansas City.
All right, let's go to Mick Schaefer. Mick, go ahead.
Hey, Taco, what's your relationship like with Frank? I know you're close. You backed him up, I believe, at Michigan. How similar are you guys off the field, on the field? I know he's kind of a character, and his one season in Kansas City certainly made his mark. Just trace back your relationship with him if you could.
Me and Frank were real close. It's like my brother. So like my big brother. He's a person who in Michigan, he kind of took me under his wing and guided me. And we continue that friendship, and brotherhood. Whenever he left, we talk all the time. If I'm in LA, I'm usually with him, and or I go see him, I link with him, or whatever it may be. So we try to train with each other sometime during off season, or see each other wherever it may be. So all that friendship and brotherhood has always been there. And us, we always used to joke around about us playing with each other again, and we didn't think we had an opportunity. So now, we got the opportunity to play with each other again and do something special. So I definitely, was on board with that. And like I said, I'm excited.
Okay, let's go to Nate Taylor. Nate, go ahead.
Hey, Taco, thanks for doing this. I guess I have a two-part question for you. When you first saw the scheme or the playbook or just how the virtual training offseason was going to go, what most excites you and what do you feel like where your skill set would fit within the defense? And how comfortable are you with the things that you saw the Chiefs do last year up front with the defensive line, whether it was stunts, moving guys around? Spagnuolo's pretty clear about, getting matchups for certain players based on the opponent. Just what did you notice about the team from last year, and what did you most like about the scheme when you got a chance to look at it?
I like how much they let the guys attack. They let them go and play football a lot of the time. At the end of the day, they let the pass rush the passer. They let they send in blitzes, whatever it is. Like I said, it's just a fun, exciting attacking defense. Coach Spags, he's doing a lot. He does a lot of moving a lot of pieces around and creating the mismatches that you talk about. So. Like I said, I'm excited. I was able to play in a lot of different defenses, from the 4-3 attacking defense in Dallas to more of the Patriots defense in Miami. So it was like I said, I've been able to play in two different schemes and really two completely different ways. So by that, I feel like I can adjust and I'm able to play really whatever defense or whatever scheme you really ask me. I'm able to stand up, able to get in the 3-point, whatever it really is. I feel comfortable doing whatever task it is.
Let's go to Harold Kuntz. Go ahead, Harold.
Hey, Taco. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family's safe. My question to you is, now that you've been on two teams and released a little earlier than you wanted to be on both, especially being drafted from the first one in Dallas, do you see this as kind of a final opportunity to resurrect your career and going forward to reach that potential that you had as a first-round draft pick?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Like I said, my foot, like I said, I'm giving all, my foot's on the gas on this one. All effort. Not saying, I gave my full effort everywhere I've been. In all situations, things came to an end. It was kind of mutual in both situations, so it really wasn't much of a surprise in either or. So. But like I said, either or, like I said, God led me here, and I feel like this is the best situation for me to succeed. Like I said, that's why I wanted to come here. That's why, when Frank brought up the idea, I was, excited. I was kind of, jumping at it. And this is, like I said, this is a place where I wanted to be, and I'm excited to be here and see what I can add to this defense.
Okay, let's go to Matt Derrick. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Taco. Welcome to KC. Frank has talked about the role that Coach Madison played in helping him develop as a player. And just curious about your time at Michigan and playing for Coach Madison. What is it that you feel like that maybe he can bring out in D linemen to help them grow and mature? And what specifically did you learn from him?
Coach Matty, he's a guy who's coached many players who's very talented. He's put a lot of guys in the NFL, and he's done it, year in and year out. Like I said, he'll break you down. He'll make sure you know the fundamentals of this game, and like I said, you'll know how to play football the right way. Definitely, especially from run stopping to effort to everything a coach wants to see in the NFL. Like I said, he makes sure his guys is given that day in and day out, especially like I said, from effort. Like I said, being able to stop the run. And then, like I said, like I said, going into pass rushing, especially, and that's something that we were able to kind of nurture out with, especially with competition with the guys he brought in.
All right, guys, we've got time for a few more, so let's go Darren, Pete, and BJ to close us out. Go ahead, Darren.
Hey, Taco. Welcome to Kansas City, and we may have to change your name from Taco to Barbecue Charlton. But first of all, I want to ask, what do you feel like you need to prove to yourself and to fans with you coming to Kansas City? And then also, just what are you hoping to get out of this outside of a Super Bowl?
Like I said, it's a chance for definitely a chance for a year for me to prove myself and prove what I can still do on the field. I'm still confident in my ability. I just feel like with the right scheme, I could definitely show the right talent. So, like I said, looking at the scheme, talking to the coaches and talking to Frank, I feel like this is the right fit for me. and the right defensive scheme for me. So I think this would be the right place for me to, like I said, to show my talents and show that I'm able to still do a lot of great things on the field. Like I said, I was felt kind of out of position a little bit in the past. So this year, like I said, I feel like I'll be able to be comfortable and use my talents to my best of my ability.
Go ahead, Pete Sweeney.
Taco, I was wondering about the aspect of Rob Marinelli and bringing you sort of into the Dallas system, and now he is the defensive line coach for the Raiders. What dynamic is that going to be like playing him twice a year?
I mean, I didn't really think about that much. He got like I said, Coach Marinelli. Like I said, I'm in the position I am because he did help me out a lot. I mean, one things things didn't go the way I wanted them to go, or things went a lot differently. But like I said, a personal relationship is different from a professional one. I say professional wise, like I said, he helped me a lot professionally and making me a better player. And like I said, that's one thing I'll always thank him for. And like I said, I'm grateful for, like I said, the Dallas and what I learned a lot in Dallas and making me a better player going forward.
Okay, BJ, you want to throw out the final one here?
Yeah, and Taco, not to put words into your mouth, I know you talked about how you were used in different ways, and you talk about Steve Spagnuolo and the way he gets creative. And we've seen with Tano passing, with just his length. I know you guys are different players, but his ability to slide down in passing situations, it didn't see, and not watching every single snap, but it didn't seem like you did that a ton in Miami. But it seems like when you were inside, you were able to kind of disrupt with your length and your quickness on the guards inside. Just how is that an important part of your game, and the way that Spags uses his DNs and moves guys around? How do you feel like sliding inside in passing situations kind of fits your game with your skill set?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I said, I'm diverse, just because I'm real quick in space, and then like I said, I'm long, I'm 6'6", and I'm 260, 70 pounds. So being big and long, I'm able to slide aside and still feel especially in pass rush, feel comfortable. So I think with the athletes we have on the defensive line and being able to move us around, and you really can't get a key on anybody because we're so moving parts. So many moving parts. I think it just be real benefit. It'll benefit everybody just because you really it'll keep offenses guessing and kind of confused and not really set. And I think, like I said, with the athletes and the pass rushers that we all can have, and I feel like it like I said, we'll be able to really get after it.
Taco, we appreciate you joining us today, man. Hopefully we get to see you soon.
Thank you. Sounds good. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.